Well, on a brighter note, yesterday while I was laying in bed after going to the clinic and getting my medication, Margarita, with some help from Luis, surprise, and Adriana decided to remodel the place. We decided there's no profit in having these chickens, so we decided to have a smaller chicken area. The meat is tough, they don't lay enough eggs, and they cost a lot to feed. So I'll take you on a little tour of what we did here, or she did here. On the right hand side here, there was a row of flowers between this row and this row of bushes. So she removed all that, cleaned out this whole area, made it smooth. It's a bigger area for the dogs to run and Kira to chase her ball. Took all the big white rocks. Took all the big white rocks. I saw a reflection of myself in the screen, and like I said, I don't trust these cheap phones. Put the white rocks here, and a little further down, put some lámina, the metal that we use for roofing, to try to keep the water from washing the dirt away. And our property is not level, it's downhill, but that's cool. Meanwhile, there are no miniature chicks here, banty chicks. They are now in the freezer. And this area is all cleaned out. And what chickens we have left right now are in the chiquero that we had made a few years back. And we've got two compartments here. These are the current rooster and what you got there? Four hens. This is the younger generation. We got one beautiful white hen. I love her. I mean, she's just beautiful. And the other three chickens and a little baby that doesn't seem to be growing very fast. But we'll have a little more room. We don't know exactly what we're going to do with it at this point. But I'll be able to use my hammock and be able to swing freely without running into chickens. And we saved the big wood. I don't know what for. It was used to keep little animals from getting in and bothering the chickens, I suppose. And we got plenty of fencing. And here's my hammock. It'll go from that hook by the light, as it had been over here, but it's always been so much work to do. I hardly ever use it. Now I'll be able to, I think. They moved some of the plants up against the fence between us and the street. And this is where I do most of my work, trimming on the outside and maintaining, well, there's one here. These white plants, flowers that bloom at night and into the morning a little bit. So it's going to make less work for me, I think, which is sad in a way, but my body just can't take all the work I do. My shoulders are still sore years, decades after having surgery on them. I shouldn't say still sore, they've grown sore. And it just hurts to work. So these are plants that my daughter likes to hang. These pretty red flowers grow, and they've grown up into this lime tree that's never given us even a sense of that there might be fruit on it. She wants to cut it down. These are the stubs of avocado trees that started growing here years ago. You know, I won't live long enough to see avocados. This is our avocado tree. And I think before long we'll have some avocados this year. I would love to have more fruit and vegetables growing here than what's here, but this is something you put in your soup or something. I don't know. They have a lot of different plants here than I'm used to in California or New Jersey for sure. Well, we got some pretty flowers growing here, and one that's bent over. I mean, I love these plants. They're very colorful. We have these along the bathroom. I hear noise. So this is the state of our union today. Of course, we have the flowers on the back of the house. I would love to do a paint job, but we really don't have the cash to do it. At the moment, Margarita's in the school with Luis. School has really officially ended as far as the kids that go to the classes. Luis has been studying at home, and I don't exactly know what his plan is next. They have a couple of tests that the kids have to take, both Luis and Adriana. One is a year-end test to see if you really learned enough to graduate. And the other is an advanced class that, or test that Adriana is going to have to take if she wants to go to college, which she does. Right now the plan for her is to go to the English teaching school that we have in Awachapan to perfect her English. I'm sure she'll do well, but you know, English is exceedingly important. She'll decide when she's done with that, I imagine, where she's going to go to university and what she's going to study. But she has, you know, her 17-year-old mind plans to do different things. She wants to travel. She wants to go to Mexico and the United States and South Korea. She's into the music. But at least she's thinking of something, and you know, she'll have the money to go to school. I've seen to that. So we just wait and see what happens. Okay, I think I'll go inside now. I'm tired of standing. Let me see if I can turn this off again. Right, this says pause. All right, pause. No, this is off.